All right, guys, joining me at this time for yet another edition of a Native MMA Radio is a Matthew Steamroller Favola. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, man. Just finished another hotel quarantine workout, and now just resting up, getting ready to head out to Fight Island tomorrow morning.
Yeah, kind of a crazy situation. You were already supposed to be there. Now you're kind of stuck just sitting in a hotel trying to figure out what you can do. How are you making the best of the situation?
I got my team here with me, so we're just kind of hanging out and working out, and that's about it.
Now, for your team, who'd you bring along with you this fight?
I got my Tampa guys with me. I got my head coach and manager, Matt Arroyo. I got my Muay Thai coach, Dan Rawlings. And then this kid I've been beating up my whole life, Billy Q.
Billy Corantillo.
Yeah.
So you guys have known each other your whole lives?
Yeah, well, like 10 years, pretty much.
Nice. So you guys have pretty much have been going through this whole MMA career together.
Yeah, we came up as amateurs together down in Tampa, and now we're both in the UFC, so it's pretty cool.
How has that been to have somebody, kind of there by your side sharing the glory with you?
Oh, it was awesome. We lived together, and then we trained together all the time, and then we were fighting on the same cards as amateurs, just traveling all over Florida and beating people up, and it was a good time. And we always used to talk about, we'll do this in the UFC one day, and now we're finally both in the big show.
It's awesome, man. So everything came to fruition then.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, 2009 was a good, or sorry, 2019 was a good year for you. You took out Jalen Turner. You beat Luis Pena also in the decision. 2020 was a little crazy. You had a fight lined up. One of your cornermen ended up getting COVID. You got pulled off of that card. Then you broke your foot days before you were supposed to fight for your next fight. Tell me, how's all that all been for you? It's been a whirlwind of emotion, I could imagine.
Yeah, 2020 was a rough year, but I mean, it was a rough year for everyone. Everyone was
Sure.
going through some shit. And in the end of the day, I was able to keep training. I was able to keep working on my craft. And the only shitty part was I didn't get to go out there and fight and put my work on display. But there's no doubt I was training and I was leveling up. So it could have been worse. And then everything happens for a reason. We got this big fight coming up now, and who knows? So, if I had those fights, maybe I wouldn't have gotten this big fight.
And here we talk about the opponent, Ottoman Azatar. What do you know about him so far?
Undefeated, 13-0. He's got a lot of hype on his name. A lot of first round knockouts.
He's wild.
Yeah. He's good. Very skilled, great striker.
Yes.
And I definitely respect his skills and all that, but he hasn't been tested, and that's what I do. I'm gonna go in there and test him. I test all aspects of mixed martial arts, and drag him into deep water and see if he could swim.
And without going too much into your game plan, what is your plan for next Saturday night?
I want to go in there and finish him. However, first round, second round, third round, knockout, submission, TKO. I'm going in there to finish him.
And 2020 has been a crazy year. There was actually no fans for most of the year. In 2021, though, we're starting it off right. We're actually going to have fans in the building. So are you excited to have a limited number of people there to be able to watch you fight?
Oh, definitely, man. I'm excited to go to Abu Dhabi. I'm excited to be on Fight Island. I'm excited for
Huge card, too.
to be on this McGregor pay-per-view, and it's looking like I'm going to be on the main card, which is pretty awesome. I haven't been. This is my first, main card of a pay-per-view, and it's a McGregor pay-per-view. It doesn't get bigger than that against an undefeated opponent, and then it's in this brand new arena in Abu Dhabi. The stars are aligning, and I'm 100% prepared, and I'm ready to go out there and make the most out of this opportunity.
The UFC obviously has high hopes for you, obviously putting you on this pay-per-view. They don't put people on the pay-per-view for no reason. Obviously, they see stock in you.
Yeah, definitely.
Fighting in Abu Dhabi, how excited are you to be doing that, man? Going to Fight Island, joining all that.
So excited, man. As soon as I heard about it, like in 2020, Dana White was buying an island.
Right.
I was getting serious Mortal Kombat vibes, and I was like, man, I need to get out there. I need to fight on this Fight Island, and I'm definitely glad that I got this fight. As soon as I heard about McGregor pay-per-view in January on Fight Island, I called my manager and I said, this is the fight. Doesn't matter who we fight. This is the card. And I started training for it, and we manifested it, and then we got the fight.
That's all that matters, man. Just speak it into existence.
Exactly.
Now, have you been to the hotel yet, or have you at least seen pictures of it? It's crazy, man. There's like a racetrack around the goddamn hotel and everything. It's awesome.
Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. I'm excited to get there. We're leaving tomorrow morning, so I'm excited
What time you
to
guys
get
heading
out
out?
there. We got to be down in the lobby at 8 a.m. So I think it's like
That's not too bad.
I think it's like a 11 a.m. Flight, and then we'll get there like Sunday around 11 a.m. going into
Ooh.
the future or something weird like that.
Fighting at their time, is that going to be something that, how do you plan on adjusting that? Do you plan on just getting to Abu Dhabi and just figuring out the sleep schedule real quick, or just staying on your sleep schedule and just fight at 2 o'clock in the morning ish?
Yeah, we got a plan. The UFC kind of gives us a recommendation. So the main card is going to start at 7 a.m. Abu Dhabi time. So I'll probably be fighting around like 7:30 a.m. Abu Dhabi time. So it's looking like I'm going to be sleeping, go to sleep at around like 6 p.m. Abu Dhabi time, and then sleep 8 to 9 hours and wake up at like 3 a.m. every day.
You've been all over the place to fight. You had Titan FC, World Series of Fight, which is now PFL. You're now in the UFC. For all those people coming up, starting off their MMA journey right now, what kind of advice would you have for them?
Jiu-jitsu, where you just came from.
Exactly.
Mat time. There's there's no shortcuts in this. And I think, jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu definitely takes the longest to develop. I think, having a wrestling, if you're still in high school, if you're in middle school, I think getting on that wrestling mat is huge,
For sure.
so wrestling when you have the chance, and then when you're ready, start your grappling, start your jiu-jitsu, and really fall in love with it, and start competing, and I didn't take my first amateur MMA fight until I got my blue belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I think that's a good, compete a couple times in
That's how
jiu-jitsu.
our professor does it. You have to have your blue belt
Yeah,
before you can
smart.
fight. He doesn't want you to get tapped out in something stupid and wear jiu-jitsu school.
Exactly. Yeah. That's smart. It sounds like you got a good teacher out over there, and yeah, get your blue belt, and then the striking will come. The Muay Thai, get it in. 2-3 days a week, and once you get that base of jiu-jitsu under your belt, have some fun with the Muay Thai.
Going back to UFC 257 real quick, do you have any predictions for the main event? Obviously, we have Conor McGregor returning against Dustin Poirier. They fought once before at featherweight, this time at 155. How do you see this fight playing out?
Definitely different than the first time they fought.
I
I
agree.
think they both have evolved a lot as fighters, and it's going to be interesting to watch. I think they're both in their uh, their their real like weight classes. I think they both cut too much weight to make 145, so they'll be stronger and at 155. And I'm a fan of both these guys. You can't not root for Dustin Poirier. He's a good dude, and been in the sport for so long. And then McGregor is just so good for the sport in general. Whenever he
Shoot, brings a
fights,
lot of eyes.
oh yeah, when he fights, it's huge for the whole sport. So I'm more rooting for a good fight. I just want to see a real good, high level, high pace, great fight. And you know, I guess I got to go with the American. You know, in the end of the day, I like both of them, but you know,
Stay
it
with
would
your
be cool. It
countrymen.
would be cool to see Dustin Poirier pull that off.
Right, and then you also have Michael Chandler making his UFC debut and co-main event. Dan Hooker. How do you see that fight playing out?
Another great fight. You know, I've been a big fan of Chandler all in Bellator. It's funny. I've been seeing him and Henry Hoof like walking around the hotel and stuff. So that's pretty cool. But he, you know, he's got a tough task with Hooker. I think it's going to be a great fight. And You know, we'll see. I think Hooker's got that like real good like long knee that he knocked out Pearson with and Miller with. I
And he's
think
also
Chandler's
knocked out the
he'll
170-pound number one contender.
yeah. I think it's gonna be kind of like a wrestler versus a grappler kind of fight. Like Chandler, if Chandler could get those takedowns, he'll win. But he's got to be careful not to get caught with a knee going in or something. So we'll see. I like both the guys.
They all fight in your weight class. Obviously, it's guys that you pay attention to. Who would you like to mix it up in there one day with?
All those guys. I mean, I'd like a nice red panty night. You know, get that McGregor
Listen,
fight.
I will fight McGregor for whatever they want to put out there. That is money.
Yeah, so that would be pretty cool. But we'll see. You know, I gotta handle business with Ottman first, and then keep busy this year. You know.
No, for sure. Are you currently train at Serra Longo, correct?
Yeah. Long Island is home, and whenever I'm home, I train with Ray Longo, Matt Serra, all those guys, and then I kind of split my camps. I go down to Tampa, Florida, and train with Grace Tampa South, Matt Arroyo, Billy Corntello, and I kind of split my camps that way.
Those are the guys you have with you right now, the Gracie Tampa guys.
Yeah, I got my Tampa guys with me.
That's nice to have two different sets of, great minds to be able to pick off of.
Yeah, you know, it's good. Everyone gets it too. You know,
Hmm.
everyone's cool about it,
I
and
feel like
it's
it's
good
more
for me. You know.
common nowadays in MMA too, as well.
Yeah. You know, Long Island's always home. I was born and raised there, and then I went down to Tampa, and I went to the University of Tampa, and I graduated from down there, and I lived down in Tampa for like 7 years. And then whenever I would go home for like Christmas or summers and stuff, I would train with the Saralonga guys. And I'd go back to school in Tampa and train with Arroyo and Grace Tampa South. And now that I'm living back home, you know, sometimes I'll get too comfortable at home. You know, my bed's too soft. My
Right.
woman's doing my laundry and making my meals. I'll get a little comfortable, and I know I got to make a change. And I go down to Tampa, and I'm kind of living like a nomad down there. You know, I'm down there living like in a little Airbnb, and I'm down there for a purpose of training, and it kind of has a, you know, fresh looks, fresh training, and then I'll go back home to Long Island and get great looks back there. So I think just, you know, uh, complacency will kill you. You know, you got to
For sure.
stay uncomfortable and can't be complacent. So I think between those two camps, uh, I got a real good thing going.
No, definitely. How's the weight? Obviously, 155 pounds. I don't think you've ever had a problem making weight. You've never missed weight before. How are you doing it for this camp?
Um, doing good. You know, it's never easy. It's
Sure.
never
Yeah.
easy, but I always get it done. You know, I'm starting my water load right now. I'm like a week away from weigh-ins, so I'll start crushing 2 gallons of water and just keep doing these weight cut workouts. You know, my weight's like perfect right now. You know, waking up around 168, so we're right on point, and just gonna, you know, trust the process. You know, I think at this point my body kind of knows the deal. My
Yeah.
body's like, oh, we're getting ready to beat someone's ass again, huh? We're doing this again. So
Here we
it's
go again.
yeah, exactly, and you know, we're right on point. I know I gotta deal with this flight tomorrow, and then so the time change out there, and we'll see what the facilities. The facilities look real nice out there, but you
Yes.
know, a couple changes here and there, but you know, it's gonna be no problem.
2020 was a little rocky. What can we expect from you in 2021?
Staying busy, a lot of wins, you know, a lot of finishes. It starts with Ottman. You know, I'm trying to go in there and handle business, get out of
Get
there,
that
no
O.
no injuries, exactly. Get that finish, get that bonus, no injuries, and then get right back to it and get another fight. You know, as soon as possible. I'm getting married in September, so I definitely want to get.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. So I gotta get like at least another fight in before then, and then get married and go on a nice little honeymoon. Hopefully, all this COVID shit is over with by then,
Right.
and maybe get one or two in the end of the year.
Any plans for the honeymoon yet?
I think she wants to do like a Euro trip, like go to Italy and all that stuff.
That'd be
So, but we'll
awesome.
see. It's not looking good now.
No, for
Yeah.
sure. But hopefully you don't have to cut weight either. You can enjoy all the good food out there.
Oh, you know I will.
Now, I don't want to take too much more of your time, man. I know you're super busy right now, but before I let you go, I want to give you an opportunity to give a shout out to your teammates, sponsors, loved ones, anyone that's really helped you along your MMA journey.
Yeah, you know, my family is always there for me. My teams, Grace Tampa South, you know, Sarah Longo fight team, Sarah BJJ, Longo and Weidman MMA, my strength conditioning and acceleration sports training, my apparel sponsor, No Judges Needed, and then my CBD, Sonny's Wellness, has been helping me out a lot. And then, you know, everybody who tunes in to watch me fight, you know, all the doubters who are gonna be believers after this fight. You know, everybody who supports me, I really appreciate it.
Now, you said you were on the main card.
Yeah, I'm on the main card now.
There we have it. What happened? Did they switch things around, or were you guys always on the main card?
Uh, the Burgos fight got scrapped.
That's what
I
it was.
think that which I was bumming about because I was pumped about that, but happy that I got that main card spot. That's pretty cool. I
Definitely.
like Burgos a lot. He's cool. Um, but yeah,
It's part of the game these days. Obviously, fans are going to be there. Are you guys going to have a chance to sneak in there and check out the fights?
we're gonna try, no doubt. I'm trying to go out there and do my thing, and then hit the showers and go out to try to get out in the crowd and watch the rest of the fights. So that would be sweet, but we'll see if they let us.
No, I'm sure they will. If they're already letting people in, they might as well sneak a couple more in.
Yeah, that'd
And you
be
guys are
sweet.
already in a bubble. You know what I mean? What's it going to hurt?
Hey, it sounds good to me.
Where can the fans find you on social media, Matt?
Uh, Follow me on Instagram, Steamroller Fravola _ and I'll definitely be putting, documenting the whole journey and the whole fight week. So definitely give me a follow if you want to see what Fight Island's all about.
Excellent, man. Thank you for your time today. I appreciate it, and can't wait to have you back on. Ladies and gentlemen, this next Saturday, UFC 257. It is on the main card. Matt Steamroller Favola goes to take the O from Ottoman Azatar. Thank you for joining us today, man, and we can't wait to see you again.
Yeah, man, thanks. After I beat this guy up, hit me up and we'll talk again.
For sure, brother. We will. Have a good one.
All right, later, man.